Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. As you can see, this is my 4-month update on keto and intermittent fasting. Now, did this month go as planned? Absolutely not. And let me tell you why. Where do I start? What went wrong? Well, honestly, today I'm going to talk about how nothing went wrong because I'm going to learn from the process of what I went through, and I hope that you learned something in the process as well. Let's start with the facts. As you guys know, I don't really do measurements. I do really base it off of pictures as well as my weight. Now, I started the month at 189.2 and I'm now ending the month at 190.4, which, yes, friends, thank you. I know I gained 1 pound and 2 ounces. Now, how did that happen? There is more to the story than that because I was all the way down at 186.4 and I went all the way up to 194.2. So we have definitely fluctuated, and I will be happy to walk you through how that happened. Now let's start at the beginning of the month where I was just coming off of Halloween. I had some treats then, and I found that if I just had a little bit of extra carbs, I didn't gain weight. So I had a little bit of rice here and there, I had some candy, and it was enough to where I was managing it and didn't see any consequences from it. Now, did I see consequences? Yes and no, right? There was no weight gain. However, I also wasn't losing weight. I was really just maintaining, which is nice to know that when I get to a point of where I feel confident and happy and satisfied with where I'm at, that I can indulge at times. However, I'm not quite there yet. Now, I also want to share that while I was doing this, I was having daily conversations with myself of, am I okay with the choices that I'm making? Why am I eating this piece of candy? Is it because I want it? I need it? I'm emotional? What was it gonna satisfy and how much was I gonna have? Because you know when you have one piece of chocolate, you're gonna want more. So I also had to limit, well, you're only gonna have 2 pieces if you're gonna have some. And so I just needed to continually have that conversation with myself, and that honestly made it to where it wasn't getting out of control and I wasn't going back to old habits. And this was all fine and dandy until Thanksgiving week came around. I was super excited because most of my family came in to visit for Thanksgiving, and I was looking forward to seeing them since I hadn't seen them in a few months. Now, we all know when it's colder outside, when it's Thanksgiving, you are gonna indulge in special treats. And I also do not eat a keto version of many things. If I'm gonna have something, I would rather have a little bit of the real thing. So I had already decided to plan out what some of my meals were gonna be, what was I gonna allow myself to do, which one of those was definitely breaking my fast in the morning. So I did have breakfast, which I hadn't had for 3 months. But I also did some prep work before they came. I had made a keto fruit tart, which if you have not tried it, you absolutely have to. It is amazing. But I felt like I had done all the steps I needed to try to maintain my diet as best as I could while they were here. When they showed up, things changed a bit. My temptations definitely came in, and as I saw the potatoes, the gravy, the bread, all the amazing stuff, I had to give in a bit. And giving in a little bit meant I went all in, friends. I had rice, I had potatoes, I had bread, I had candy, ice cream, you name it, I ate it. And was it amazing? Yes, absolutely. Were there some things that I thought I loved and missed and did not care for? Yes, like soda. The Sprite I used to drink daily was way too sweet. I just couldn't do it. So there was some satisfaction in knowing too that these are things I no longer need. However, there were also things that I just couldn't stop eating, like potato chips and chocolate. So during that week time frame that my family was here, I actually went from my lowest weight that month of 186.4 up to 94.2. I gained almost 8 pounds while they were here. Now, my husband is the best, and he checked in with me throughout the process and was like, hey, are you okay with the decisions you're making? Because you've been doing so good and I'm so proud of you, and I'm not telling you what to do. I just want to make sure that you are okay with the choices you're making. And I just adore and love him for that, because that is the exact conversation that I have been having with myself, however, not that week. That's really when I decided what are the changes that I'm gonna make once my family leaves. I decided to just fully indulge this 1 week because I've been doing so good, and that I will get back on track following. Now, I also needed to understand why I even did this. Why did I feel the need to eat the carbs? Why did I feel the need to eat what everybody else ate when I had already made accommodations. I was raised with food as love, and so when a snack was placed on the table, I wanted to put traditional stuff on that my family and I used to have all the time to bring back some of those memories and just feelings, because we are emotionally connected to food. Now, could I have put out carrots or nuts or something that's more keto friendly? Absolutely, but I didn't. And that was a choice that I made. I was also getting tired of feeling restricted as the days went on when they were here. And so that's really where I just needed to give in and go, you know what, Sarah, try it. I know some of you guys say that you have the power to say, yes, I can have it, but I choose not to want it. But again, I had been doing so well that I needed to see what would happen when I had it. Now, how do I feel about the decisions that I made? I take full accountability for what I did. I know I made those choices, and if I go back to the old me that would go, oh, poor me, I gave in, I can't do it, I have no willpower, I would have just stayed on that track and eaten my carbs. But I refused to do that. I focused on what were some of the limitations with what also just took place, because I felt so bloated. It was all in my stomach and I felt awful. Now, did I keep eating the carbs? Yes, because it tasted good. And again, the emotional need was fulfilled, but I didn't feel the best. And so I needed to remember why I want to get back to feeling good every day in my daily life. I also think it's important to know holidays are not, in my opinion, daily life. They are a special treat. And so I want to keep treating them as that, and knowing that I can just have that 1 or 2 days where it's absolutely amazing, and then I go back to my daily life that is amazing too, but in a different way. So I'm really spending time reflecting, what did I get out of this, and how can I use this to my advantage? I now know how crappy I feel after carbs. I now know how much weight gain I can do in a week in damage, because this month now I didn't lose. But I have to be okay with that choice, because they are choices that I made. So I just think it's really important to take that time to reflect on what I learned and how I'm gonna do better. So what am I doing to do better? My family literally left 2 days ago. The day they left, I went strict keto and have already lost 3.8 pounds out of what I had gained. So I'm at 190.4, and I'm just excited to see keto already working. I know some of it's water weight. I'm also really making sure that I am drinking my 90 ounces of water, half of my body weight every single day. I am staying active with my step bet, as this is my last week of doing it this year in 2019. And when 2020 kicks in, I plan to do step bet as well as a diet bet. I haven't done a diet bet before, and it absolutely terrifies me, but I need that accountability and I have the excitement to start it. So am I more motivated than ever right now? I'm pretty motivated. I'm staying keto because I want to make sure I never, ever go up to the 200 pounds. Guys, it got a little bit too close for me because I really didn't want to get over 190. But am I gonna indulge a bit more this month? Absolutely. I have more visitors coming. We got Christmas around the corner. If there is something I want to eat, I will absolutely partake. Tomorrow we are going on a train ride with Santa. So yes, I'm gonna have a sip of hot chocolate. There are just things that I still want to partake in, and I am okay with the consequences of it. I do plan on losing weight this last month of the year. I am not going to be limited by my previous thoughts of, you have always gained weight in December. You have to indulge in your treats. Yes, I can, but I can also manage it. So when I see you at my 5-month update on keto, you will see that I have lost weight. I refuse to have anything else happen. Please check in with my stories on my Instagram if you want to see how I'm taking this day to day. I'm also looking to set up a really nice planner to start year 2020. We are moving into a new decade. I'm refusing to live with my old ideas. I am also turning 30 next year, so I'm just really looking for a time of transition and will continue to live my best life starting 2020. Well, I'm starting now, right? I've been doing it, but I'm just really looking forward to continue what I've been doing and have it be a lifestyle where I can look back and go, how did I live in that? Now I'm starting to ramble, friends. I hope you guys have an amazing holiday with your family. Do what sounds best to you, but make sure you have those conversations with yourself of, am I gonna cave in or not, and why am I doing it? And be okay with it and take accountability, because you are in control. So if you caved in and you ate more than you meant, sorry friends, I don't mean to be rude, but it's on you. With this being said, and if you want to see more updates, please make sure to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and I will have a new one coming up for you next Friday.